Dear Alice Valuations are delighted to welcome you to an audio recording of our article Posters, Film Ephemera and Comics by Alastair Meiklejon, Senior Valuer and Wristwatch Specialist at Dear Alice Valuations.
For those of you that have read my previous article on collectible comics, you may ask the question, why combine an article on posters, film ephemera, and include comics as well? Well, the simple answer is that comics are now just as much a part of film ephemera as posters, as one can see when Marvel release a new film from their vast range of available titles, the value of the comic that is based on it soars through the roof. Look at titles such as Captain America. In April of 2022, the first of the series in a CGC-graded 9.4 condition sold for $3.1 million, which even 5 years ago would have been unthinkable. What is key to a comic book, though, as well as a good title, is of course the condition. If there are any marks, stains, tiny rips, or even folds, it can wipe tens of thousands of dollars from the book's value. Even since my last article on comic books, this has become even more paramount to achieving the ultra-high prices we have seen in the past few years. The way that collectors are now amassing their collections is that it has to be the very best, and if something better comes along, then they need to own it. This has fueled the market in the last few years, with some comics coming out of the woodwork, along with some well-known examples. The film poster market is something that anyone can get excited about. If you have a favourite film, it is very likely they promoted it with a campaign of posters, and as such, it is just as likely that you can source one in 2023. There are a few guidelines for posters that generally include only buying originals and for films that have either attained classic or cult status. So when looking to purchase, be sure of authenticity and origin. For example, posters in different languages can prove to be worth a lot less money than the native tongue, as seen in items from James Bond films. But in rarer forms, they can be worth even more, seen in the illustrated example of Casablanca from 1942. The film poster market is a tightrope, so advice should always be sought out. Film ephemera has again rocketed, with specific auction houses now specializing on huge sales from major Hollywood studios and collectors. That means you can buy anything from Harrison Ford's infamous fedora hat, if you have the $300,000 that it recently achieved, to a helmet from a stormtrooper from the iconic Star Wars film series. What has recently come to my attention after looking at quite a few collections over the last few years is actually Pokémon cards. This global phenomenon started back in 1996, when Pokémon was released as a trading card game. Pokémon, actually an abbreviated phrase meaning pocket monsters, quickly became a massive success with over 50 billion cards in circulation, which is a monumental figure. In recent years, due to major celebrity endorsement, these items have sold on the secondary market for figures that could never have ever been imagined, as some of the rarest cards trading for over $1 million. With mythical collections being kept quiet and never discussed, it's certainly going to be one of the hobbies and collectible items that stays with us for a long time. So, should you wish to either buy up some old memories or maybe invest in some new ones, the market for comic books, film ephemera, and even Pokémon cards are clearly satisfying on many levels within the industry.
Thank you for listening. You can read this article and many more at darevaluations.co.uk. Search for Dear Alice to find us on Instagram and LinkedIn, where our team will keep you updated on market trends and our valuation service. For more details on our valuation service, please call us on 01883 722 736 or email inquiries@darevaluations.co.uk.